Hello there everyone, and welcome back to my latest Blu Ray update. This is my little baby girl, my little princess. As you know, I talked about it in my last video. The reason I haven't really been on YouTube much is I've had some stuff going on personally, and obviously this little one being born. It's been a lot of hard work, but especially with two of them. But she's my little princess, and obviously she now is a bit bigger, sleeping through the night, which means I get more rest, which is nice. It means I have more time to do some videos as well. So this is going to be an update. This is not going to be as big. It's going to be nowhere near as big. This is just a one video, one update instead of three. So that's a good start already. This should be quite short. I've got about maybe 18, 19 titles, I think, just to show you that I've picked up in the last month or so. And we're going to go through it very, very soon. But I just wanted to show you introduce you to my little baby girl, Fia. She's awesome. She's gorgeous. And yeah. Yep. She agrees. Anyway, so we'll get straight into the update. And let's begin. See you in a second, guys.
In a language that everybody here can easily understand.
Alright guys, sorry about that. I just wanted to introduce you to my little baby girl. Anyway, as I said before, there is about 19 titles here. I'm going to go through them very, very quick, what I picked up. And we'll discuss my comp in a little bit. But anyway, here we go. So, first up, this came back on. I thought I'd get it because I really want to see the director's cut of it. And it wasn't ridiculously cheap, but it was okay. So I thought I'd get it. And that is Commando, the director's cut steelbook. I think this has come out on Amaray as well. Probably should have got that, but I will. Next up is a film I absolutely adore. I think it's a brilliant film. I know Carla sent me the Amaray about a year or so ago, but I saw this and I thought I really do have to get it because it is one of my favourite films of that time as well, and that is The Crow. The steelbook's okay, it's alright. It's not a great design, but it's still very atmospheric, and I do like it, and I think it's a nice little added thing to my steelbook to my collection anyway. So glad to have that. Next up is a film I watched a long time ago. It hasn't even actually, it's not been out that long. But I watched it, I thought it was brilliant. I'm into my boxing at the moment. And I thought this film was done so well. And it's fantastically acted. I mean, I do really like Mark Wahlberg. I think he's a brilliant actor, and as Christian Bale is anyway. And that is The Fighter. And apparently they're making a sequel to this. So I'll be interested to see that and to see if it's any good. Next up, this was going really cheap. I was going to get this on standard Blu-ray, and then this came on offer, and thought this is actually cheaper than the normal standard Amaray and 3D of it. So, and I've heard it's brilliant in 3D, and that is Gravity 3D. I mean, again, it's nothing special as a steelbook. It's okay. It's got a nice little kind of glossy finish to it, which is quite nice. So I thought, get this, seeing as it's cheaper than the 3D release on normal Amaray, why not pick up this? And I think it's still available. It was sold out, but then miraculously they found more on Zavi, as they tend to do. Next up is my first ever. I do not own any digibooks. I like them, I just never really got them, and they never released many of the ones I wanted to get. This film I've been wanting to see. I've heard very good things about it, and this is my very first digibook, so I'd like to say that I'm glad to have this one, that is Interstellar. It's really nice actually. It's a really nice release, nice little booklet inside, and I really like. I prefer this cover than the actual just Amaray release. So I thought I'd go for this, and I think I got a couple of quid off of it for discount or something. I can't remember what it was, but it was cheaper. I think I got it from Sainsbury's as well, funnily enough. I know they sold it in HMV, but I think I got it in Sainsbury's a little bit cheaper. But definitely got to have this, and as I said, my first ever digibook. And I got another one, but I'll show you in a second. Next up are three films I absolutely adore. I know they are hit and miss, apart from the first one. And I know I've like quadruple dipped on this. I think it's the only film I owned 3 times, which is quite embarrassing. Well, not embarrassing, but I don't normally double dip on films because I just can't afford to. But when I saw these were available, and I thought, do you know what, I actually really do love these films. The first being the Jurassic Park steelbook. I think it's just an awesome steelbook. I really like the embossing and debossing on it. I think it's really nice. The only thing I'm a little bit disappointed with is the back. The Tyrannosaurus Rex looks really fake, and then they put more effort into the next one, I think. But this is a really nice steelbook, and I'm really glad to have this in the collection. Obviously, following on from that is, again, not a great film in comparison, but this is still entertaining for me as a monster feature, and I can guarantee I can't wait to watch it with my son, and that is The Lost World. And look, the T-Rex just looks better on that one. I don't know why. But anyway, yeah, back to the steelbook. Again, a really nice steelbook. I really like the effect on it. And then, obviously, following that is Jurassic Park 3. This arrived first, and I was so impressed with this steelbook. I just like the silver effect. I just like the embossing on it, and the scratch marks. I think the scratch marks, that's weird for me, I know, but I just think it's a really nice steelbook and a really nice release. I was surprised by these releases. I thought they were going to be really cheap and really horrible looking, especially at the price they were, but they're only $14.99, but they've actually done a really good job with them. And I'm looking forward to whatever they do with the fourth one, which I guarantee Xavier will get somehow. Next up is something I really enjoy this show. I really do enjoy this show. I think it's a very funny show, and it's done very, very well in the style of, obviously, the Ricky Gervais's Office and all that, but obviously mockumentary style. But even I couldn't tell. I've got these on DVD, and I'm going to sell the DVDs at some point. I don't know when, but I saw this price in HMV, and I was really surprised. I was not expecting it for two series on Blu-ray. I was really not expecting it, and that is Modern Family Season 1 and Modern Family Season 2. For both of these together in a little box, which is somewhere in my house somewhere, it was $5.99, and I thought, you know what, I am not missing out on that price. For a TV show I really do enjoy, and for it being on the best format it can be on at this current time, I thought I had to pick them up, and for $5.99 you can't knock that price. So yeah, I picked these up, and I'm going to sell my DVDs because I'd rather have these on Blu-ray anyway. But a fantastic price, and I'd recommend, if anyone is a fan of the show, get down to HMV. I think they're still on sale. $5.99 for the first two series. Can't knock it. Especially since the single box sets of Season 1 and 2 are $15.99 each. Which makes no sense. But that's how they roll, I guess. Anyway. Next up is my second digibook I've ever bought. It's a film I've heard a lot of different things about. Haven't seen it yet. Not a massive fan of the director, but I've heard very good things about this film, so I'm willing to give it a go. I know there are a lot of people on YouTube who are a big fan of this director, so I hope I haven't annoyed you by saying this, but I just haven't seen much of his work, and this is one of the films I wanted to start off with, and that is Mulholland Drive. It's got Naomi Watts in it, who I think is a fantastic actress. I don't know who else is actually in this, but Justin Theroux's in it, apparently. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to giving this a go. I've heard a lot of very good things about it, and I wanted to get it in a different format, and this was actually cheaper than the standard Amaray. I think I got this for like £7 for this digibook edition. It's very slim, but it's a nice little edition. So, and it's actually got, it's a nicer effect than the Amaray, and I prefer this more than the Steelbook. I just decided I'd rather get this than the Steelbook because they look like they put more effort into this. So anyway, Mulholland Drive. Next up is a classic Jack Nicholson film, and if you do not own this in your Blu-ray collection, why? Seriously, why do you not own this film? I saw this a long time ago with one of my best friends at the time. I say best friend. He's my best friend. He's been my best friend since I was like 5. So, but we watched this a long time ago, and I just absolutely adore this film. And it's taken me a while to pick this up, and I'm just amazed that I haven't picked it up myself. But I just, for some reason, kept missing it. And that is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Absolutely, I don't need to talk about it. It is a brilliant film. If you have not seen it, please check it out. It is a fantastic performance by Jack Nicholson and by the actress in it. I can't remember her name. I think it's Louise Fletcher, but I'm guessing that's it. I think it is. Yes. Yeah, it is. Anyway, fantastic performances. Brilliant, brilliant film. Brilliant story. Definitely see it. If you haven't, watch it. Again, this is a film I've heard a few things about, mixed things about it, but I'm not interested to see what it's about. I got it on Steelbook. I don't know why. I think it was on offer. I'm guessing it was on sale. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was on sale, and that is Only God Forgives. very interested to see this film. I've seen the trailer for it and I thought, actually, that looks like something I might be interested in. I think it's one of those films I'm going to have to make sure I'm not too tired and definitely pay attention. I think it's the same with Interstellar. I'm going to have to definitely make sure I'm not tired and pay attention to those films. So definitely looking forward to giving this a try. Again, because it was cheap, I picked up the Steelbook because, again, I think this is cheaper than the Amaray at the time that I got it. Next up is a film I absolutely adore. It's a Schwarzenegger film. He's been featured a lot in my Blu Ray updates recently. But I missed out on the Steelbook that Play did years ago. Years and years and years ago. And they went to silly prices. Zavi released this Steelbook again, but with 3D. And I still haven't seen it in 3D, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it in 3D because I've heard it's a very good conversion. And that is Predator 3D. It's a nice matte finish. It's a nice little Steelbook. It's a film I wanted to get on Steelbook, so I'm glad I've got it. I now kind of think I wish I had Predator 2. I wish I kept hold of it, but I didn't. But yeah, nice Steelbook, and I'm looking forward to checking it out on 3D. Next up is a film I have not seen, I think, since I was a kid. I really wish I remembered more about it. But it's a film, again, that sold out, came back in recently, and I thought I'd have to pick it up. And that is The Princess Bride. Again, I can't remember much about it. I really need to rewatch it because I could not remember much. But I remember enjoying it and thinking it was a really fun film when I was younger. So I'm looking forward to giving this a go again. And it's got Andre the Giant in it. Andre the Giant. Another film I absolutely adore, and I again just fell in love with it because it was so well directed, so well written, and some fantastic characters in it. I mean, most of this film is quotable. I mean, I know that I quote it a lot with my friends. I know that a lot of my work colleagues quote it every now and then. It is a brilliant film and it's so memorable, and had to be in my collection eventually, and that is Snatch. Just a brilliant film, and I haven't actually seen this on Blu-ray yet, so I'm interested to see how it looks in Blu-ray or in HD. But yeah, great film, great film. Next up, this was on really cheap offer, and again, I've heard brilliant things about this film. I do like the actors in it, Vince Vaughn and Jon Favreau, so I'm really looking forward to checking it out. Really looking forward to, and when I do get a chance to, I'm sure I'll enjoy it. But anyway, and that is Swingers, and it's a really nice little Steelbook. Again, very, very cheap when it was on offer a few weeks ago, and I thought I'm going to pick it up because it's so cheap. And again, it's cheaper than the Amaray, so why not pick it up? If you can get a Steelbook cheaper, then you might as well do it. Eh? Next up is a film I mentioned in my last video, or my last update. And I was talking about how I think it's a great film, and I don't think you can get it on Blu-ray. Name escapes me right now, I'm really sorry, but a guy who watched my video commented, and I'm really sorry, but I'll put it in the screen now. Yeah, now I'll put it in the screen to say thank you very much, and this guy told me about it. Basically, he said you can get it for £5 off eBay. Went on eBay, and it is in English language. It's just the Norwegian release, but it's a really good film, and that is The Way of the Gun, starring Benicio del Toro and Ryan Philippe, who I think is a very underrated actor. Very good film. Again, I've only seen this once and haven't seen it for a long time, so I'm really looking forward to checking this out again, because I did enjoy it. I thought it was a fun kind of thriller, and it was a good film, so definitely worth a check out. And I think it's still available on eBay for around that price as well, so get yourself a bargain. It's good. And last but not least is a film I watched on Sky Demand the other week, and because I watched on Sky Demand and enjoyed it, I thought I would buy it because it was cheap, and that is We're the Millers. A very, very funny film, and I'm actually now looking forward to watching the extended cut, because I don't think I watched the extended cut on Sky. I really enjoyed this. I mean, I'd heard a few things about it. I heard it was good, I've heard it's okay. I watched it the other day, as I said, and it's really, really funny. Again, I like Jason Statham. I think he's a very good actor, a very good comedian, or comedic actor. And who doesn't love Jennifer Aniston? Who doesn't? I love her. I think she's brilliant. And I even like Emma Roberts. I think she's a really good actress. And the guy whose name escapes me right now, he was good in it as well. Very funny film, a bit over the top, but still very good. And yeah, that's it. That's it. That is my Blu Ray update for the last month. I've got some more coming, so there will be another update very, very soon. Thank you again to everyone that has commented, watches my videos, subscribes. I really appreciate it. And thank you for taking me to 250 subscribers. I'm now gone past that. I'm on about 257, 258, I think. So thank you again for liking my videos, subscribing, leaving your comments. Please do keep leaving those comments down below. I will always try and answer back. You know, if I don't answer back, it's only because I'm busy, but I will answer back eventually, because I do see your comments, so I will reply. So please keep doing so. Also, I did put a quick video up the other day about my 250 subscribers comp. That is still going. I've extended it for a week, so it will end on Monday the 1st of June at midnight. I won't take any more entries after that. As I said, please do go back and watch that video, but it is literally, it's a cool prize. Up to £20, you can have a Blu-ray up to £20. You can have 3 Blu-rays that cost up to £20, whatever, and then you get the animation Z box from Zavvi, which I have. So it's a really cool prize. There's about £40 worth of prizes there. So please do have a look at the competition. Do enter. I really do appreciate it. And thank you again, guys, for all your support, and thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you very, very soon.